Time now to apply our knowledge of major harmony to the chord progressions of Satin Doll. At the beginning of the previous lesson I said that this is a slightly more complex standard than Autumn Leaves, for instance, and the reason is it's not entirely in the same key. In fact, as we will see, there are as many as 5 what I called tonal centers in Satin Doll. This means that as you improvise you will have to change key 5 times over the 32-bar progression. The good news, however, is that you don't have to learn anything new. No new scales, no new concepts. You simply have to think and then apply what you already know. The other piece of good news is that I have chosen Satin Doll as a bit of an exercise. Having 5 tonal centers helps us put in the knowledge we have acquired into practice. And as I said, it forces us to think. But however, there are plenty of beautiful jazz standards on which you can have enormous fun improvising in just 1 or 2 keys. So do not be discouraged by the apparent complexity. Take this as an exercise and let's get playing. As we get into the harmonic analysis, it will be very helpful if you have a printout of the chart that's included in the PDF file which came with this course, or have it on the screen and follow the chord changes as I speak. At the beginning we have D minor 7 to G7. I'm sure you've spotted this already. This is a 2, 5 in the key of C, right? Minor 7 to dominant 7. It does not resolve in the chart, there's no C major 7, but the key obviously is this is a 2, 5 in the key of C. So over those chords you use either C major or its relative minor, which is A minor. Then you move up, same structure, E minor to A7, and this is obviously a 2-5 in the key of D. You don't play the D major, it's implied, but we're obviously in D major. The scales you would use here are either the D major scale or its relative minor, which is B. And here I'm playing the blues because you remember whenever harmony says that you could use a natural minor scale, you can use your blues, your minor pentatonic just as well. So first bars in C major, then you move to D major. Then you have the part which we played as an obbligato in the comping. But if you look at the chart, it's noted as A minor to D7, A flat minor to D flat 7, and then right C. So what I suggest you do, instead of, this is a 2-5 in the key of G, like our Santana progression, this is a 2-5 in the key of G flat, but don't think in those terms. Take, these changes happen quickly, so it's very musical as an idea to take a fragment, for instance, of the A pentatonic, A minor pentatonic, because now you go back to your Santana thinking, if you want. Take the A minor pentatonic and invent a little fragment, a little phrase. Very simple, right? And then repeat it half a step below. Okay? And here I've resolved on the C. Okay? That was the A part. Then the A part comes again, same stuff. Then you go into the B part. So let's recap what we've seen so far. 1 key, C major. Another key, D major. A 3rd key, a 4th key, and you're back to C, and we're not adding any new key. But then, yes, as you progress into the B section, you have a 2-5-1 in the key of F major. And here, very easily, either we are in the key of F major, so F major scale, or its relative minor, D. And they work perfectly well. Then you go back to and here in the obbligato part I told you to use fragments of the pentatonic. Do the same here, or think simply in C major, and you stay in C major for the last part, okay? Now all this, as I talk and play, sounds confusing as usual, but follow my performance, and I will put then as a script the keys and the scales I'm using, and everything will become clear.